Hey guys, so it's after work and I just realized I forgot to plant my mystery peonies by Peonies Envy. So I'm gonna put these four in the ground and then I gotta go to Lowe's because I need to get some firewood because the temperature's supposed to get kind of cold. And then I need to get something to fix my storm door because there's no like catch on it, so it just flies open. So anyway, I don't know what these peonies are going to be. I'm looking forward to it. They are growing vigorously though, and they got a lot of eyes. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with these this year. So I think I'm actually just going to put these right out in the middle garden, on the middle garden to the right of the door, because the other side of the middle garden has a lot of stuff in it. That's really the only real room I have. So, I mean, I'll eventually fill stuff in the other section over, but right now the middle garden to the right is just super empty. So I'm not gonna set up the time lapse because I need to get this done quickly. Okay guys, look at this. That is impressive. Look at all those feeder roots. I don't know. I might get a bloom on this year. Holy cow, this is impressive. Look at all the eyes on this thing. Wow. I'm really excited now. So let me go ahead and get these planted. Hey guys, it's Brooke here and I'm back outside. So tonight while, the dog is on the leash and he's pulling my arm here. But tonight I'm going to try to get this one flower bed cleaned out because all the daffodils are coming up and you can't even see them. Okay guys, so this is one of the middle garden sections, and as you can see, the daffodils are getting ready to open, and so I want you to be able to see them. So I'm going to cut back all this other stuff. This weekend, I'm going to try to get over there and into the other sections. So, because I think the leaves may be preventing the sun from warming those sections, and so that's why nothing's coming up, because that does happen from time to time. So I'm just going to set up the time elapse and get going. Okay guys, so I'm losing the light, but everything looks good. I got all the stuff taken out. So tomorrow I'm gonna come back with my lawn vacuum and get this out. So let me flip the camera around so you can see it. Okay guys, so I've got the light on. So now the daffodils really pop. And some of them, like that one over there, let me zoom in on it. It's getting ready to open big time. I'm sure you guys can see I cut the rosemary hedge back. That particular one has pretty much, I think, bit the dust. With all the germander in this section really had a lot of winter damage, so I cut it all back. I thought I saw some new growth at the center, so I'm hoping it'll reflush. If not, I think I'm going to try some thyme this year, because I think a thyme hedge will be nice, and I think it's going to be more hardy than the germander. So once I get the leaves up, I'm going to grab some, fertilizer, and I need to get some nice black mulch. And there's the pup. Hey, puppy. He was just watching me the whole time. I need to take him out for a WALK. But guys, a lot of the chrysanthemums came back. One of them actually spread because when the branch fell over, I guess it was like right on a node and the node rooted. So I have two new plants now. So, but yeah. And I see some agastache and everything else. So, and now I have space to put in some of the seedlings that I'm growing, because of course, that's paramount. So anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay guys, so I got this cleared. I got the leaves up. My leaf bag is full. You know guys, I don't think these rosemary are gonna make it, so I'm gonna consider putting something else there. But as you guys can see, I've got daffodils coming up. There are some chrysanthemums. I'm hoping by removing a lot of the deleterious now, the ground will warm up so the rest of them will start sprouting, so I can see what actually came back. Yeah, I see a peony over there, that red thing. That's a peony. It's one of the ones I recently planted. And so yeah, so this is coming along. I'm sure you guys saw in the segment yesterday, I cleared this back. Oh, I missed a couple of places that are dead, but I cut that back. And I love the way these daffodils are popping. So 2 sections down, and so many more sections to go. So, you know, with the leaves, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm just going to empty those into a bag and save them. Because the thing is, I don't want to put it down now because I think it's supposed to rain and we're supposed to get wind, and I don't want it blowing everywhere. So I'll just bag it for right now. But when I'm ready to put the mulch down, I'll put the leaves in the flower beds, and then I will mulch directly on top of it, and that will break down. So let me empty that out right now, and then I'll decide. What time is it? It's 7:06. So maybe I'll stir it on this tonight, and then I'll call it a day. And I'll just basically cut everything back. Yeah, I think I'll do that, and then I'll be done for tonight. I'll save the weeding and stuff for another day. So. Okay guys, so here we are, cleaned all of that out, and I whacked back this rose bush. I took it down by like a foot. I thinned out. There was a lot of stuff that was just coming out towards the walkway. I just cut it all back. I'm just trying to, keep it in a decent shape so it doesn't, it's going to get out of control, but I just gave it a nice hard prune, and it should be fine. Yeah, so it should be fine. I gave this one a nice hard prune, and it's doing fine too. But this one was a little bit more leafed out, but you know what? Rose is like a hard pruning, and that's just it. The root system is supporting a much smaller plant. So I got to use my fox gloves tonight, made doing the roses so much nicer because I wasn't dealing with the thorns. Although I have to say, this one doesn't have quite as many thorns. I think actually this one has a few more. But then again, I was using a cheaper pair of gloves. So anyway, guys, that is it for tonight. I'm going to take the dog out for a walk. Actually, you know what? I got to go outside in the back and bring in all of my plants. And yeah. So I'm going to end the video now. So see you guys later. Okay guys, so I'm back in Lowe's. I am getting some power tools. And so I wanted to show you guys some new things that I saw they have, just in case you guys might want to pick some things up for yourself. So let me turn the camera around. Okay guys, so they have this new leaf, it's a corded leaf blower vacuum mulcher. So I have one by Black & Decker. I think you guys probably saw in the last video. This one is $89.98. I am upgrading. The one that I have at home, I think the miles per hour that it sucks things in is, okay, so I bought mine a few years ago. This one is 260 miles per hour blowing, and I think the CFM, I don't even know what CFM means. I really don't. But anyway, but this one is going to be a lot more powerful. It's got a bigger bag, but the best thing on it is that it's got a backpack. And that was really difficult because the one I have has a strap you put over the side, and it just, yeah. So I think this is one that's going to be a lot more comfortable. The other thing is that Craftsman stuff in general is just a lot more powerful than Black & Decker. And so the other thing is that this one is corded blower vacuum mulcher. The one that I have, it mulches leaves, but from what I saw in the description, this one seems like it will pick up other yard debris, like for example sticks, which the other one that I have definitely won't do, because the description specifically said like leaves and other small debris. So I think this one's going to be a lot more useful because unfortunately there's sticks in there, you know, and that sort of thing. And so another thing that's on my list of things that I'm going to get is down here. Well, first off, this little hedge thing is cute. I don't really have any small shrubs, but I'm thinking I might want to get one. But this thing right here, it's a cordless pruner. And so this is what it looks like. And so I think with this, you just pull the thing and it's just gonna snip everything, which would be very helpful, especially with yard cleanups, because although I did use my hedge trimmer, especially in a situation where things like were already growing, like where my daffodils were, I couldn't use the hedge trimmer because I would have cut down the daffodils. So something like this, or maybe I guess even this, would have been a lot more handy to use because I was pruning it by hand. So that's on my wish list, and oh, that is that, and this is on my wish list. So that's all I saw this time. Actually, you know what? I do like this chainsaw here because I think it's battery powered, which is fine. I mean, I don't have a lot of stuff to do. I have a corded like chainsaw, but I don't know. It's just like the chain keeps slipping no matter what I do. But then again, it wasn't like a high quality one like Craftsman, so might have to add one of those to my wish list for this year. So anyway, let's see. It looks like they have a pruning saw. This thing right here. It's like a 4-inch blade. So that's seems like it might be kind of cool. And of course the batteries are all interchangeable. And I think the other reason I wanted to get this one is because the chainsaw I have has a cord on it, and sometimes it can get a little tricky when you're trying to cut things. This will give me obviously a lot more versatility. By the way, guys, this leaf mulcher is electric, which I don't mind because like the gas powered ones are really expensive. And so this one's $89, so I don't mind it. And you know, also the gas ones are also much heavier, which I don't really, that's the nice thing about the electric and even the battery powered things, is that they're lighter. But anyway, you know what, while I'm here, let's go out to the garden section because I wanted to show you some new things they got, or something I'm keeping an eye on. Okay guys, so I know that I mentioned before that I'm probably gonna have to replace germander. And so Lowe's has boxwood, and these are the green, that's not the one I was looking for, not the Green Mountain boxwood. They have the green gem boxwood. And oh, I can also buy some of these online. The nice thing about these is that you only get 2 feet high by 2 feet wide, but the thing is, that's if you give them full space. So this one, if I space them, you know, a foot apart, it's gonna constrain the width and that sort of thing, and then it'll be easier to do a really nice low hedge. My other options are, I'm thinking about doing a thyme hedge. I saw some thyme, and I'm gonna have to pick the right one to get something that's a little bit more bushy rather than floppy. But some of the thyme actually will form like a nice 1 foot hedge. Because like I said, the germander's not working for me. So anyway, they're starting to bring their magnolias in. The ones they have are the really big ones. I'm hoping I want something smaller, because I think on the one side of the house, I'm thinking I want to do like magnolias, and then between the magnolias have like boxwood. I'm not interested in doing any arborvitae, because one thing I saw with this past summer with arborvitaes is that they did not handle that drought we had well at all. As a matter of fact, it's not just mine, a lot of mine died, but also it was just in the local area, a lot of them died. So it just really looked really bad. So anyway, I'm gonna go walk up to the front and get this all paid for. I'm trying to think, is there anything you know what, I should probably go into the irrigation section to see if they got some supplies in.